and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is saying. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Okay, guys.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing.
We're back again. We're back again. How are we all doing? I hope everybody is all right. Nice to have you in this one. Please, this is later broadcast. If you are joining, anytime you join or you are going to watch this video, please don't forget to like the video, comment, and tell us where you're watching from. It is very, very, very important that you do so. All right. It's very, very important that you do so, and we are not going to waste much time on this one. So we are here, you know, this is today PM and France went to Germany. They had a program in Germany, which is very, very interesting. Many people, you know, have been waiting for that visit of PM to Germany, and today it has happened. And that is why we came late. I wanted to, you know, start this broadcast hours before now, but because of that program, I have to delay. I have to slow down my time to make sure that the program is being that they finish the program properly before I can start this very one. So we are going to check some of the things that PM have said, or what happened before, and where we are today, and what is the intention of Biafran and Biafran government in exile, what they have done, and what they are planning to do. But there's something I want us to know, because I noticed that people that own the platform are actually suppressing this channel. Okay, they are suppressing this channel with every of their strength. So if you can check my previous broadcast and upload, and the one that is uploaded recently, you can see the difference. Criminal hairline. That is DOS member is here. You are the first person to comment, and you cannot even be proud of yourself. So if you are proud of yourself, join me on the program and let's talk about it. Then I know who is criminal between me and you. And whoever did your hairline, clapped your, you are from where? Tell me where you're watching from, then I will know who you are. Okay, so like I was saying, if you check the previous broadcast and my videos, you can understand that they are working seriously to slow the program, to delay, you know, to bring down the view and everything, and that is it. And that is it. And so please, I would like you to like the video and do as you can to support by liking the video, if you don't mind. So that's the best way to go on this one. That's the best way to go on this one, and it's very, very important you do so. So I will bring you some of the information that I'm talking about, because how many of you remember when the guy that said he called himself ordinary president, the one that said he have a human rights radio and all that always pretend or act as if he cares about people, but the truth is that he don't care or anything at all. He don't care anything at all about it. So he only want to make his money and use his platform to make money from Nigerian government, which is normal as a Nigerian, as a excuse me. So that is what he's doing. But that is not why we are here. So I would like to share with us what what he said in the past when he was calling Finland and all that to, you know, to go after PM, to do this and to do that. We know that, and we know how the whole thing ended. So this is the man I'm talking about. So we are going to go through many of those videos and things that has happened to go through that.
Wait, let you talk finish. I go press one because normally the talk say we are one day, we are one day. Rubbish one side. Talk to me in English, my friend. Talk to me in English. My machine be this, I didn't wait.
They sound like match. You know, say ordinary president. So
let you talk finish. I go press one because normally the talk say we are one day, we are one day. I don't press one.
You know, as their nose be sometimes the thing they affect.
Transformer waiting. Now VCV. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, this is
emergency number for consumer services.
yes, this is ordinary president calling you from Abuja, Nigeria.
Yes.
Yes, I want to tell you to tell your government to stop supporting a terrorist in your country while he is destroying Nigeria. I am calling you from Human Rights Radio and Television. Listen to me first. Listen to me first, my friend.
Please call directly.
No, I am talking to you. I want you to tell your useless government that we don't like what the Finland government is doing by housing. He has ended the call on me. Call him back. No be Nigeria, no.
My sister Diana is here. Diana, good morning to you. Nice to have you on this one. Thank you for joining me this hour. Please like the video. Okay, like the video. And we are watching the guy. They say that he's ordinary president. Ordinary. Please, guys, I noticed that it is difficult for you to see the button, like you know, the option to give the video like. You can do that from the top right hand corner. There's a three dot there. Just tap on it. It will give you option where you will see option for like and dislike. So I expect you to click on like and comment. Tell me where you're watching from. We are going to spend some time here. We have a lot to discuss. So we are here to, you know, just a throwback video of this man where he was calling Finland against Biafrans, against PM. And he can see the aggression. You know, he don't even know what he's doing. He thinks that he will maybe he feel that that's the best way to talk to or to address people. He said, "Hey, shut up, my friend. I'm talking to you, my friend. Listen to me, my Nigerians. Ike Gulunu." Okay, let me take it back again.
The Finland government is doing by housing. He has ended the call on me. Call him back. No be Nigeria, no. From the way they talk now, from nose they talk. Call him. Everybody, when they watch this program, call this number. Bombard them. Tell them they can't destroy Nigeria. Let them know that they have touched the wrong side of Nigeria. You don't call back. You don't.
Bye.
I am still warning you. Tell your government to stay out of Nigeria's issues. We have our internal issues. How can your country give asylum to Simon Ekpa, who has ordered his people to kill Nigerians in Nigeria, and they are killing people? Please tell your government. This is the ordinary president talking to you. My friend, I'm talking to you. Answer me.
Community 3 and 5.
You say what? Say it. Talk to me clearly.
Ministry for Foreign Affairs, Finland, Consular Service.
OBSA, thank you for your time. Mazikai reporting. They were good. In they were good. Good, Biama. Okay. Good evening. Okay, sorry, I choose another line. Good evening from my end. Mechuko Kika Biama. Bless you for your great job watching from USA. Oh, USA, nice to have you. So, what is update about the Trump issue? I hope everything is all right because we were told that some of these some miscreants decided to go after him. I hope everything is okay. It's a sad news actually. I don't know. US is turning to want to become Africa by fire by force. Anyway, let's continue.
We should talk to Minister of Foreign Affairs in Finland. My friend, what is wrong with you? I'm talking to you. You are saying something else.
If you have criminal person in Finland, I recommend you contact Finnish police.
It can escalate it. No, he said if we have criminal in Finland, we should escalate. It can escalate. This is
www.politics.fi.
Say the website again. Say the website again so we can take it. www.what?
Papa Oscar Lima, India, Sierra, India, Police.
Do you know how to use the phone? Talk to me clearly. I'm talking to you clearly, so talk to me clearly.
He's asking the man if he does he do you know how to use phone? Do you know how to use phone? You know, everything he did, thinking that that he knows what he's saying, he want to go after people, he want to do this, he want to do that. Everything is just to buy favor from federal government. If you really mean good to Nigeria, you should check. There are many other problems that you need to talk about. Is PM actually your problem? The answer is no. Simon Ugu, thank you so much. Simon Owa, you said good evening to you. Oh, Samson, not Simon. Thank you so much for your time. Please like the video. When you hear this man talking as if he cares about Nigeria, there are other many things. There are so many things that he can talk about, but he don't want to talk about it. Because he wants to talk about the one that federal government will say, you are doing a very good job. Maybe he's looking for a license. Maybe he's looking for something from government. And when you do this, because 99.9% of people that are saying things, different from what everybody knows that is fact, just to favor government. They are saying that because of what they want to gain from the government. And I don't know if he requires the license to operate his radio station or TV station. I don't know what he call what he's doing, but whatever that may be, he's trying to play alongside what he felt that government will love, not to give people what people deserve or what he know that naturally we know that this thing is right to do. He don't want to take that part. He want to choose the part that government will say, okay, you have done well. Come, my son. You understand?
When I was talking to very heavy players, big men at UN, what they said to me is, but you stopped. That means that what you're fighting for is not worth dying for. If your freedom is not worth dying for, then the world cannot take you seriously. That is the way it is. Any day, if you listen, if just do us, I don't need your money, what we want from you is one container load. Only. We won't come to you again. Let me tell you, any day they shoot us, police shoot us, we shoot back at them. They kill us, we kill them. Believe you me, UN will come in that same day. But if they're only killing you, UN will say, please, can you investigate the matter? Can you investigate it?
Okay, disclaimer, we are not supporting violence. We are not supporting any killing of any kind, all right? we are actually analyzing and trying to reason together on what Nigerian government are doing to Nigerians and to Biafrans. The way things are going in Nigeria today is not the way it should be. Every human being wants a peaceful environment where he or she will live and operate his business and attend to his potential. You don't just want to live in a war zone. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody would choose to live in IDP camp. Do you understand? And Nigerian government and Nigerian politicians are giving that kind of, unhealthy environment for their people. And that is why we need to stand and demand for freedom, just like the West, just like in the Europe and other parts of the world, where you can sleep and have your two eyes closed. So what Master Makano is saying here is not calling for war. He's not saying that you should go and fight people, no. But self-defense, as you have it in United Nations, that people have rights, okay, to defend themselves when people, want to take their life. The rights to defend yourself. That's what he's preaching here. Not violence. Not saying that you should go and destroy. No, that's not what it means. So I have to put it out there for people that own the platform and anybody that may misunderstand what he said.
And make sure that all the culprits are brought to justice. Is that only? We won't come to you again. Let me tell you, any day they shoot us, police shoot us, we shoot back at them. They kill us, we kill them. Believe you me, UN will come in.
So he said when they kill us, we kill them, not when we kill them. So there's action must have gone against them. Like people have done something against people before you can retaliate or revenge or try to defend yourself. You can put it the way you want, but that's what he's trying to say. It's not that you should just go after police, no, that's not what he's saying. And Biafran freedom is not in the hands of government, on the hand of Nigerian government. We are supposed to have our rights in our hands. We have rights the way every human being have their rights, right of freedom, association, right of movement, everything. But none of this thing is with us. They have forcefully taken it away from us. And that is why you need to stand on the side of the truth, whether you are Biafran or not, because every nation that made up Nigeria need this freedom. In one way or another, you need to have your space to operate. Today, Yoruba land is not healthy, is not habitable. The same thing in the north, the same thing in the southwest, in the south, I mean, in the middle belt and the southeast, of course, every part of Nigeria, everyone is crying for help, crying for protection, looking for one way to have your own life in your hands. How many IDP camps do we have? Only in the middle belt, in the south, in the northeast. So you cannot. It's not something that you say, okay, this person is talking out of point. You can do your own findings, then you find out that what we are saying or what made Biafrans to stand up to demand for their freedom and push for their freedom is not hidden. There are so many reasons for you to ask for your freedom, and that is why Biafrans today are asking for their freedom.
But if they're only killing you, UN will say, please, can you investigate the matter?
You see?
Can you investigate it? And make sure that all the culprits are brought to justice. Is that what they will say?
That is it.
But any day police kill us, we kill police back. They will say, please, what is the problem? What is going on? That time the language is not the same. What is going on means they want to hear from the zoo.
Exactly.
They want to hear from us. But if they come and they kill us and they go scot-free, they will say to the zoo, please investigate and let us know. Every country you mentioned, UN came in as we are fighting. For every year that we fought the war, Southern Sudan fought for 10 years. Guerrilla warfare. At a point, it became very, very clear to Sudanese that you must let Sudanese that you must let these people go. Because they're not going anywhere. They are first for 30 years, they're not going anywhere. These are the things we need to understand. Had both Biafra Organization of Freedom Fighters, are they going to the bush to continue guerrilla warfare, by now Biafra will be a free country. But everybody went into buying and selling. You became very selfish. It's just about you and your son and your family. Which is why, go and ask people who are as old as we are, that grew up in the village and close to our father and our grandparents or uncles in those days. Ask them, since when did an Igbo man start saying,
that was after the war. So that is a message from Mazin Americano. Just after hearing this, compare it with what you are hearing from DOS and their group, what they believe in and what they think that Biafran should do. You know, telling you that you have to wait for politicians to give you your freedom. That you have to, like the one that Ikenga said recently, that Mazin need to join Nigerian politics to help to help our people, not even to free, to help our people, to help, not free. And joining your enemy in the team will not give you chance to break away the way you are looking, the way you know that that's the only thing that you can do to have your freedom. No matter the number of politicians you can raise from Southeast, it will never ever change the motive and agendas of the Northerners in the Southeast. And those politicians that you are looking up to, they are the instruments of the Northerners and the feudal system of Nigeria to deal with you. Mazanakan and MSN are just one. Exactly, of course, they are. They have the same mentality, the same knowledge, the same wisdom, but in a different, human form. But everything is all about Biafra freedom. Everything is all about Biafra freedom. Here is what PM said. Just pay attention.
It is self-defense, the most aggressive one that the Biafra government have activated. Nigeria have killed us for ages. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting on Radio Biafra for many years, but because of criminals that surrounded him, I used the opportunity of Biafra, and when he called upon the people that want to fight for Biafra, many criminals embraced that call.
It is true.
After 8 years, he was crying for just 100 men. Nobody is talking about it anymore. There are millions of Biafrans following him, shouting, our leader shouted Biafra, Biafra, and he was shouting 100 men. Today, you have seen the reason why he was shouting 100 men. Because almost all of them turned their back on Biafra.
Exactly.
Almost all of them today are supporting Nigeria. Almost all of them.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
They turn back to support those who killed them in Aba. The same people that were shouting, "Give us gun, we need bullet, we need gun, we need gun," today are shouting and supporting those who murdered them in Enugu. That was the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting for 100 men, because he couldn't see anybody. He saw that all of them are fake. When he made the decision to stop election, these same people that call themselves DOS or IPOB today, which is that they will be the same people, go back to him to persuade him. After they have collected money from the governors, they will go back to him. You want to cancel election? You want to cancel election? You want to boycott election? You want them to tag us terrorists? If you boycott election, they will call you terrorists. I want to know how stopping election as a freedom fighting movement will make you become a terrorist. Is there any relationship between stopping election as a freedom fighting movement and terrorism? How does that amount to terrorism? when you just going to tell people to stay at home, how does that amount to terrorism? We did it. Did we take our word back? The answer is no. Did we stop the election? Yes, we did. Over 25 million people registered for election. Only 20-something, only 4 million people voted. 20-something million boycotted the election. Are we a terrorist? The answer is no. Are we the one who killed people in Lagos for election? Not us. It was the Nigeria state, the terrorist state of Nigeria, that committed act of terrorism during the election. And that's what we try to prevent our people from becoming a victim. And many who did not listen to us fall victim of this election, the past election. Those who were killed, did anybody remember them? The answer is no. Those who were butchered in Lagos, did anybody remember them? The answer is no. Did anybody compensate their family? The answer is no. Did anybody, those who lost their businesses in Lagos, that their businesses were burned to ashes, did anybody compensate them? Until today, the answer is no. Now I ask you, who are the terrorists? But these people deceived the people for many years. If not because of the glory of God, Biafra would have lost trust in him. Because nothing in this world, like when a man says something and doesn't stand up by it. There has been a lot of many times they declared boycott election. At the dying minute, they will call it because he was under pressure by the same people who was fighting Biafra with him. He never knew then that these people were all fake until the last minute when he said, I need 100 men. I cannot see any men here. He asked, which people am I going to go to war with? People don't understand. Those genuine people today may not understand what was going on. He was shouting for 100 men. Where there are millions of people, IPOB scattered all over the world. This man was shouting for 100 men. He couldn't find any 100 men among them. Today, I promised him that when he is coming out, he will have millions of Biafrans who are genuine. And he is coming out with the Biafra flag. Believe me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released in a very historic manner. And what they want us to do is to stop Biafra struggle and begin to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in place of the Biafra struggle. Because we understand this very well. Plan. Many of them today is being used. That's why you can see some people who call themselves Jewish or whatever. They will gather in number, they will write script and give them. Say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here. Just go and say, don't support a referendum because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So they want to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the fight. But you have to be fighting. And today, we are killing the bird. We are killing many birds with one stone. Do you understand the point? As they hold him, we have proven to them that holding him will never stop them.
Exactly.
We also prove to them that holding him will become the most expensive thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has become the most expensive commodity under the Nigeria state. The more they hold him, the more expensive it becomes. The more they detain him, the more we will make Nigeria feel the pain of international kidnapping. The more they hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in dungeon, the more Nigeria economy will go down. We will crash it.
That is exactly what Kenneth Okonkwo said. The same thing that PM said here is what Kenneth Okonkwo said, that as you hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, that holding him, the more you hold him, the more Nigeria will go down. The more government will go down, the more federal government will go down, and the more you will elevate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are making him, international figure, and that is what it is today. International media are discussing about him. A lot of radio stations are discussing about him. TV stations, newspapers are carrying his, and it's not because that he's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu per person, but what Biafrans are doing under Biafran government in exile, under PM Mazi Nnamdi, is what makes his detention more interesting. Just like what PM said here, that the intention was to focus everything on him. Okay, let us just sleep on when he. So if you want to prove to Nigerian that kidnap him for you to go to sleep, then you say, okay, let us continue. Just imagine this: they kidnap him for you to stop talking about Biafra, for you to go to sleep, and after kidnapping him, you know that this is the agenda. You have not asked yourself, why did they kidnap Mazakan? What they want to achieve with that thing? The result they want to get from it is to shut your mouth, shut your eyes, shut your ear, and make you go muted. You mute yourself in terms of asking for freedom, forever. Then they will use that to strive. So people that say they are fighting for freedom, knowing those things, yet they come out and start telling you, you don't need to do this, you don't need to say go, you don't need to do this, you don't need to talk about Biafra. Let's wait until the master can come out. Our own is to maintain this position that he gave to us before they kidnap him. So when he come back, he will continue pushing the movement, just like a driver. A man that is driving his family to somewhere, and on the road that car have a kind of breakdown, and that guy, you need to push the car. On the process of pushing the car, the man and his maybe 2 or 3 sons are pushing the vehicle. You'll be pushing the car. The man noticed that we need to buy fuel. Okay, the man went to buy fuel. You know that you can push the car without fuel. So the 2 children, or 3 children, they're supposed to be pushing the car until their father comes, or they can push to their destination where it will be more easier for them to have fuel. Your father have gone somewhere to buy the fuel, and your car you need to push the car. You don't need to wait for your father to come so that you continue where you are pushing the car to. It's not as if you're not capable of pushing the car. You guys are capable of pushing the car, but you choose not to push the car because you want to wait until your father returns from buying fuel. So, which of them is better? Are you trying to tell us that the best thing you need to do is to calm down until your father comes back with a gallon of fuel, then you cannot continue pushing the car? Or are you supposed to be pushing the car while waiting for him to arrive? This is question that US and their group need to ask themselves. It's not about tagging people, calling people names, threatening people, doing this. That's not how to fight freedom. It can never work that way. You actually trying to bring yourself down, disgrace yourself, and you have made it clear to Biafrans and everybody that you want nothing when the freedom is being mentioned. You are not supposed to be in a WhatsApp group where freedoms are being discussed. That is what you guys are proving to everybody, and Master can understand the whole thing. 99% of what Biafran government in exile are doing today, which is self-defense and protecting our land and making sure that the voice of Biafrans and freedom of Biafran is being, preached where it matters, not by carrying flags on the street of Europe. You are actually doing carnival with Biafran flags, and these days you guys are not even doing the carnival the way you used to do. Now you are now doing it with Biafran flag and together with Nigerian flag in the name of Namorikane's picture, where you design him with green, white, green, meaning that you have sold him out and you have given him to government to do whatever they want to do with him. Then they're wearing the Mehemas. That is what you guys are doing. It's not just about
Mazen Abdikano. It's about thousands of Biafrans who are now being detained.
Ikoto, I see you. Good morning to you. Thank you so much, my brother.
This has happened for years. I want you to understand what Nigeria is. For those who were supporting Mazen Abdikano, only to turn back because he was kidnapped from Kenya.
So the message is very clear from PM. Very, very, very clear message. And many people know this. 1 or 2 things you are getting from them. Some of them actually don't even know this. They are not. The whole thing is not making more sense to them, but they are very, very scared, or should I use the word shy, to make a U-turn. They are very, very shy to make a U-turn, which is very, very bad, because what makes you a man is the ability to identify that you are wrong and say I'm sorry and put things correctly the way it should be. So many people need to understand. Many people need to understand that whenever you see, PM doing what he's doing, he's not a warmonger. He's not joy or happiness going to. Nobody does that. But if you insist on using him to catch cruise, that's your choice. Okay? But one thing is for sure, Biafrans are with him, and they know that what he's doing is right. They know that he's fighting for their freedom, and they rely on that, and they believe in him. And even international community knows, they know that what PM is doing is the right thing to do. You get to say that how we are here to do the needful, to bring to you what you need to know and how we need to carry ourselves and do what you need to do. So Boko Haram and Fulani people, they have the more you are calling for betterment of Nigerian, and the more you are waiting for them to put this right, and you believe that everything will be all right and all that blah 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 blah. The more you are doing that, is the more they are pushing their agenda, they are pushing their people, they are doing everything to make sure that you are not going to have it. That is why they started with suicide bombers. That is what they have resumed again. They have resumed it again, and as northern leaders lament about suicide bombers because they have started it again. They are now using the same method they used during the time of Jonathan, and that is what they're planning to do, and it's very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous as you are pushing for that, for your one strong nation and happy nation and all that. They themselves are doing everything to frustrate that plan that you have. Okay, guys, let me remind you, because I said that at the beginning of this broadcast, that this channel is being suppressed, in many ways. And the only way you can help me out on that is by liking the video. So if you are watching the video, I expect you to click on the like button and share it and comment. That is the way to pull our neck out of the trap. From not only me, many other agitators are witnessing the same thing. Not only me, I can tell you for sure that many other people are witnessing the same thing. But our own seems to be top 9, if not top 10. So we have to do our needful to make sure that we put effort together to pull out from that kind of suppression doing. So as you are watching the video, please click on the like button, like the video. That's very, very important, if you don't mind. We will not stop, and Prime Minister is not stopping till he gave us Biafra. Thank you so much, my brother. How can he stop? There's no need to stop, because what we are doing is for us to have our freedom and have our life intact. Otherwise, and there are some information that I want to share with us, regarding the people that are having their plan on space, because some of them are planning to go out for protests, and unfortunately, most of them don't understand that protest is not the way. You can call for protest all you like, but as you are protesting, what you are going to get will shock you. First thing you need to understand is that international community, not even United Nations, have questioned, or they have not done what they should do to Nigerian government whenever they kill protesters. So you that is calling for protest, are you sure you are going to come back? Will you come back? And if anything happened to you, what will you tell yourself? That are you going to tell us that you don't know that you don't protest in Nigeria? Or are you going to tell us, or tell your chief that but you decided to choose this path? Think twice about it. And when I see some Igbo people yearning for that, I feel so bad. I will bring to you audio their conversation, they had in X where they had their space. We are going to listen to that, but before then, let's listen to this Northerner, what he have to say about the cost of living in Nigeria.
Don't worry about them. That is very, very. I sent the message out to them. Are you aware that people are very angry out there? Are you doing something about it? And the response is that yes, we are aware. I said we are finished. Because no opposition would want to bring down the roof of the country on itself. Because they are in the country. So if the country collapses, is it only going to collapse on the ruling or the governing party? No. So when people in power start responding like that, then I'm worried. I'm worried for this president. I'm worried for myself. Wow. There's problem out there. A bag of rice is now selling for 100,000. A bag of maize is selling for 100,000. My wife was telling me that a basket of tomato is about 100,000 too. Onions. Every food is going up the price. Inflation is 40%. The value of our naira is going down. And then, not only that, when you tell people in government that, hey, people are hungry, angry, and they are preparing, or there are signs that they will revolt, you say, no, don't worry about them. That is very, very dangerous. And I hope this will be, to me, God will exonerate me because I told them. And many Nigerians today told me and encouraged me to come for this year program, speak out on our behalf. And that's why I was elected. If the government doesn't do anything, there will be problem.
Okay, and what he said here, nobody can dispute that, right? That there's a very high level of cost of living in Nigeria. Everything, every food item is they have skyrocketed the price, and because of the inflation, because of the whatever they said that is going on there. But one thing is that as the whole thing is going up, and many people understand, many people believe and agree that this cost of living is high. Some people from President region, not all of them, are finding it offensive for you to even say that, that you are hungry, that people are buying themselves, people are committing torture because of hunger, giving their life to the kingdom come simply because of hunger. Some said they are frustrated. This is not they said, they are practicalizing it by buying themselves in public. This last week and this week, okay, if I can count three people that I watched them buying themselves, their videos. My question is, and one thing about Nigeria is that Nigeria is the only country where people want to buy themselves. People that is in that surroundings they'll stand like as spectators with their camera watching how you are going to buy yourself. Nobody make an attempt to rescue. Nobody make an attempt to stop. Not whatsoever. I don't know if I'm the only one witnessing, observing this. That I have not seen anywhere, any clip, any video where Nigerians want to buy themselves because of hunger or hardship, and people rushed and see how they can save his or her life. Never, never, ever. They always bring out, they will have time, knowing that they'll have time to on their camera, start recording. How you, 1, 2, 3, hey, they will clap. Oh my God, hey, Chimo, hey, Egbamio. That is the only thing you hear. There's no hotline to call. You don't call police. I wonder how police will answer such call. Nigerian police will answer such call that somebody want to buy themselves. It will be like what Osofia and the Igbo used to do act in the movie. Making mockery of you calling, telling you, okay, you want to buy yourself for what? Are you the only one that they'll be asking you some stupid questions without knowing that depression get level. You may be reading depression, in the magazine, on the dictionary, on the book. But when it hits you, you know that difference between I can define depression and I have witnessed depression. Depression. To be depressed is not something anyone should be proud of. But what I'm trying to tell you is that when you are clapping, trying to support your own criminal from your own region, you are actually bringing yourself down to the same doom. That is why I want to tell our people, not that I don't want to say that I'm trying to educate you. I want to explain to you, because I believe that you are intelligent enough to know this. But let's say, let's assume that is keep your mind. Watching this video may help you to understand that you don't fight for your freedom to favor anybody. It's not about what PM come, how people will elevate or respect him. Is that supposed to be your problem at this point in time? To me, it's not supposed to be. What you need to do is to focus on something that will give you that edge, that right, that chance to live again. A place where you will be proud that you come from. A place where your children will live and without witnessing what you are witnessing in your lifetime. If you think you have made it or you're making it, remember those times that you have not made it. And what kind of a rich person you want to be, that people that surround you are beggars. People that surround you are committing suicide. People that surround you are getting in one crime and another because of hardship. And we know Nigerian, for some of us that are old enough, we know that there's nothing that happened in Nigeria that you will say, okay, it will soon go. No. It's the only thing that happened that vanished since I was born, that I can tell you that it happened in Nigeria and it disappeared. Is one thing, and that it disappeared, but they replace it with another after some time, which is Ebola. When the Ebola virus comes, because Nigerian government, for you to know that those criminals, those politicians, they know what they're doing. Anything that has to do that will affect them, they will quickly solve that without any stress, without any much debate. Ebola was, a thorn in their flesh. They did the needful, sanitize everywhere and made sure that everything stopped. They controlled it with every of their strength. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to go through the conspiracy of how it started, whether it's humanly formed or natural. I don't want that. I'm not in the medical line. I'm not a doctor, so I don't need to discuss that. Do you understand? But what I'm trying to tell us is that they know when things are bad. They know what they can do, but they choose not to do it because that thing, to them, it doesn't matter. You can only react when people respond to what you have done. Then there will be some reaction. But when there's no reaction, there's no point, bothering yourself about them when you know that after all, they will eventually die. Do you understand? So let's not pretend that we are what we are not. Many Igbo people, before I go to Igbo people, let me start with, because the hardship in Nigeria, that's one thing about the Northerners. They are somehow quiet and planning on how to do their things. And once they do their things, no part of Nigeria have right to question them when they start. They will do it what we favor the Northerners, not about Nigeria. Whereas Igbo people are busy planning on what will favor Nigerians and how Nigeria will be built and give, so you have this kind of mentality of making Nigeria great. Some of them even went as far as saying that they want to make it great again. I don't wonder when Nigeria was great or something like that, but you understand, you catch the gist. You are busy planning on how to make it great, how to make things work. But your co-citizens are telling you that you are deleted. How can you be talking about, if you want to make it work, or go to a region and make it work, or this is my region, or that's what the vast positions if are doing now. Most of them are crying loud that you should not protest in the Dudua land. Remember, they have been protesting. They started the protest that you should join them. Now, seeing what is going on in Kenya, people think that that's the best way to do it now. But on a second thought, they're not thinking that, okay, if you go this path, that's how you know that Nigerian politicians are very, very intelligent and they're smart. They have initiated this idea of, if you want to protest, you let it be restricted in my region. Go to your region and protest. So if you want to destroy the properties in your region. Don't destroy our own infrastructure. The same people that are talking about infrastructure, you ask them, okay, how many pregnant women can guarantee their life that once they're pregnant, that they will give birth successfully, that in fact everything will be work perfectly without much stress. Because hospital bill and everything is only private hospital. Mention one government hospital in Nigeria that you will be proud of, that you say, okay, I am proud of this hospital, they have all the equipment. If they do, why are your leaders going abroad for medical checkup? These are questions you need to ask yourself. Here is this. Let me start with this program. This one, okay? Hear this, and you will judge this one by yourself. Just pay attention.
If you can buy private jet for yourself,
now,
government will go. We will do what Africa has not done before. We don't care about the constitution. We don't care about P2B. We don't care about Atiku. We will take the leadership, everything that is called Senate, everything that came with this government, everything that came with 2023 election, we go. Everything. If one person die in this thing, everything that came with this thing, and let me tell you, this protest is not the one we will do. After 1 week, we go. We fire to the fire. We will fire to the. You see the way we have started discussing protests now. Very soon, all spaces will be hosting. 50,000 Nigerians will be on space from all over the world. The funding will be there. The lawyers will be there. If you lock up anybody, the person will be brought out. The lawyers will be there to follow up the court. Anything you want, fire to fire, money for money, anything you want, we will fund this protest more than the elections. What you saw in 2023 is child's play to what is good.
Now, when you listen to this guy, first thing you need to establish is an Igbo person, Igbo man. This guy is Igbo, and he's saying this with a kind of should I say a kind of patriotic feelings, patriotic belief that Nigerian must walk by fire by force. He has that kind of energy, that kind of hunger in him, that kind of fire is burning. But his audience are now twisting the whole statement. I'm not in support of what he's saying. I'm just trying to tell you the reason why you will not support him, the reason why you will not even pay attention to anything they're discussing here about protests or whatever. Your focus should be on your freedom and Biafra alone. Not because other people's life don't matter, but because of the kind of people that I'm going to share with you in this broadcast, especially in this particular video. This guy is speaking, and if you love where you come from, if you truly believe in Nigeria, this is how you should be raising, right? But if you have this kind of feelings and belief, it can only work when you have other people that made up the country feeling the same thing way you are feeling. But when they have the same different ideology, when they think that what you are doing, thinking that you are building a country is against them, that you are targeting them, everything you have will never work, because instead of them to focus on what this guy is saying now, do you know the agenda now? They are trying to tell you that this guy is saying this thing because the target is in their land, in Yoruba land, that Lagos is your target. But his mind may be very, very clean, and out of respect and fear for you not to think the way they are thinking after this speech. Even this guy, when he was mentioning that he don't care about P2B, he don't care about Atiku, did he mention Tinubu? He did not mention Tinubu. You know why? For Yoruba people not to feel that it's all about them, he does that part. My question is this: for how long are you going to live in denial in your own country, where you want to have everything working for you, where you want everything working for everybody, not for you? You want good hospital for everybody. You will hear the mindset of this guy. A genuine heart, but operating in a wrong field. You have this kind of... That's why many Igbo people are blessed. But the problem is that most of us are gullible. We don't use our talent where you should use it. Somebody that is very, very good in, dictating information, but that person is busy chasing music. But your talent is somewhere. Let me not go that place. But let me not go that place, because this guy, what he's saying here, somehow makes sense, but that sense is nonsense, because the environment and the place he want to, practice that his ideology is not conducive for such brain, for such an idea to be executed. You cannot do it in Nigeria. I'm not against you. I'm not telling you that this idea is good, but you are using it at a wrong place. Wrong place, because once, even if you make an attempt to bring it out, the same people will use it against you. They will come after you. Now listen.
Okay. Because this is a fight for Nigerians. It is not. In fact, let me tell you people, there is nothing like that. P2B can, as far as I'm concerned, go back to UK and continue his life, because the new...
My brother, tell P2B to start running now, so you can leave early. Tell Atiku to stay
where he can go back to UK and continue his life. He has tried. He has done well. He opened our eyes, no problem. But the new Nigeria we are talking about, all of them, Gaskia, all of them, we don't want.
Our people don't learn from the past. Do you know that this mentality and this hunger and this energy that people have here is what Igbo soldiers had when they discussed about Q? This is the same thing to eradicate corruption, cabal system and everything. This is the idea they had, to make sure that everybody live, in a good way. You have what you want to have. You be yourself. You enjoy your life. You are this. You are that. That was the plan they had. And these people in this present age, they don't learn from what happened to the others. Today, that they are destroying you because of the coup that people like you organized to do the betterment of Nigeria. Because of Ojukwu pushing and working hard to create regional government to handicap the colonial system, the Britain. That is why they buy Biafrans, more than 5 million children buy for that. And we don't learn from that, do we? People, our brothers, are still pushing, repeating the same thing that your father have done, repeating it over and over and over, until how long are you going to do the same thing for you to learn that this you are doing will not go anywhere? The one that said, my brother, P2B should start running, they keep on mentioning P2B because P2B is their own. For the other Nigerians to understand that this idea they have is about betterment of one Nigeria. But people that in the Nigeria, they don't even see, even though after playing this, injustice, because when you are beating yourself, for other people to believe that if you can beat yourself, that anybody can be beat, they're still not convinced. They still believe that your target is their land and your target is their property. So why must you go to that extent to prove them that you are decent? And for how long are you going to keep on proving them that you are what you are not? As your own gods, fatherism, and the politicians are telling you that now one Nigerian we can make it in Nigeria. We have their own god fatherism, and their godfathers and politicians are telling them that they are meant to rule you. That you as listeners, that your father dare to fix Nigeria. They try that, and therefore they will pay dearly. After doing the protest that this guy is happening now, his children in next 150 years to come, his children will be here saying the same thing. Protest, we need to protest. None of them have time to read about what happened in Kaduna. Listen to them, Igbo people.
So what we are telling you is that we are coming with a list, and I've said it. No, now. Where my own matter is now is fuel. That first week we are starting that in. Put fuel at 100 naira first. So that we will know whether we are dealing with animals or we are dealing with idiots. We know you people are cows already.
Tinubu supporters will be pissed off with you questioning the Oga, Emiloko. Where is the money of subsidy? Where is the money that he removed from fuel? Where did he put the money? What have you done with that money? Tinubu supporters, not that they want to know, but because Tinubu is from the southwestern part, southwestern region, some of them that support him will be angry with you, question, how dare you to question him? Especially Igbos, why? How dare you to question him? If a northerner can question Tinubu, they will say, Baba, sorry, Baba, sorry. Let's just wait. Let's just see what you can do about it. And so, but if you do the same thing, is a problem. You are not supposed to. And that is why I love the Biafran government in exile, putting it out there, making sure that nobody will be allowed to do that kind of nonsense that you want to protest. Protest for what? Excuse me, guys. Hey, okay. Okay. Let me. I don't know if my brother is maybe not. He's not here. Wow. Okay. So there's I just received a message. I will upload this one later. One of us sent me a message on WhatsApp. He said that event that took place in UK, Igbo Festival Arts, and IPOB Nigerian came there to beg money, begging for money. I will make a video with this one, and because I cannot bring it here in the system now. Okay, let's continue. In our next broadcast, you may see this video, to be honest.
But from that first week, as you hear Pium bring down fuel to 100 naira, but I don't care how you want to do it. I don't know about the analysis of oil in Nigeria. Nothing concerns me with that mass. If you can buy private jet for yourself, if you can do 21 billion naira house for one person, vice president, I can buy for 100 naira. I don't know where you want to bring the money from. I don't know whether it has anything to do with production. If our production will go to 3 million barrels from that first week of protest, provided fuel sells for 100 naira in this country, I don't care. If you are not able to do fuel 100 naira, that is even demand number one. If you are not able to do, because we need fuel from that first week, we need fuel first. We need fuel. That subsidy that you removed from day one, you will return it, and not just returning subsidy. You will make fuel 100 naira. Day one protest, fuel 100 naira. That is what everybody in the north, south, east understand. Let's even begin to buy fuel 100 naira. That way we can now see whether we are dealing with human beings. That is the way forward. So please, we must maintain that spirit of oneness. One person died, back up. I'm not saying police should not shoot. Army, I'm not saying you should not deploy. But if you deploy and shoot one person, gone. Everything that happened in 2023 election, everything that we did in 2023 council, Senate President, House of Rep, and I have said it before, our people are languishing in IDP camps. And during this protest, we might need to fund moving all IDP camp people to the National Assembly complex. That is a comfortable place where some of our people in IDP camp can at least start sleeping there for now. Because
you see this guy, he's here, caring about people in the IDP camp, planning on how to make it. This is Igbo man spirit. that other nations don't like. This is, you see the difference? You can see the difference. Now I will tell you just one of the reaction from somebody, among the people that are talking about Tinubu's government and how they love it and how they. So I will bring it to you, but let's continue with this guy. Let him finish what he's saying.
In this fight for our brothers languishing in the bush, we need to relocate them to House of Assembly complex, because the laws that are being made there, it is not for us. It has nothing to do with us. I know that we have a bunch of charlatans and a bunch of wicked individuals. Is where a bill was said, if you are in support of Senate overseeing how money is being spent in various agencies, vote yea. If you are not in support, vote nay. They voted nay. They don't want to do anything work. All they after is allowance and salary. So our people in IDP camps need a better place. And I am suggesting, please, as we are planning this protest, we should plan on how to mobilize all IDP camps all over the country, in Jos, Northeast, Northwest. We will pay their transport. Let them come. We have a National Assembly. We have a National Assembly that was built and is being renovated every year with billions with our money. The money that was used to renovate those complexes is our money. And we can decide where our people who do not have homes currently, our people cannot be sleeping under waterproof in the bush. And we have senators driving cars of 200 million. We no longer need their services. We need our people to come and sleep there. And when this protest starts, when the funding starts coming in, please, funding number one, move all IDP camps to Abuja to go and sleep. To go and sleep, they need a safe place to keep their head. They have suffered enough. Since we have decided to remember ourselves now, let us also remember them who are in the bush. And when they are in that House and Senate, Nigerians will provide what they will eat. At least we have provided shelter. We would have solved shelter. What they will eat will not be a problem. We will feed them in our National Assembly complex. We will be feeding them. And if care is not taken, we will move to Aso Rock. Because if this man that have vowed that all of us will die, he has vowed, a senator said that he has locked out. When a president has decided to lock out everybody, what he's doing now is one man squad. And that is the problem of a drug cartel. He's only interested in himself. All Nigerians can go and die. All of us can go to hell and burn to ashes. And since he has wished us death, we return that wish to him. So please, in the coming days, all you need to do, it is not time to come out yet. It is time to begin, just spread the message. Just be a preacher.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this guy, this kind of person, is still this is a lost sheep, like a prodigal son, right? He's just like a prodigal son. And after saying all those things, you can see the energy, the trend, the idea that he have for Nigerian progress, Nigerian unity, Nigerian this, Nigerian that. This is what he wants. But guess what? The same guy don't even understand that as he's saying this thing, what he's saying is irritating another person. Not a politician. Not a politician. He's irritating another person. That person, probably he's one of the people that have been protesting about hunger. But as long as an Igbo man gets involved, the narrative changes. Totally, it changes. And this is why I feel so bad with P2B. He's old enough to know what is good for our people. You don't just put our people in danger because of your political plans. We know that Igbos are in exile. In Nigeria, you are still in exile. That is why when PM and Biafra form government in exile, I feel like, okay, let me know more about it. And which today, I am very, very proud of it. One thing we all can agree is that In Nigeria, you don't have equal rights. That is a fact. You don't have equal right at all. What a Nigerian permits another person to do, as a Boban, you are not. We have seen this in many cases. Here is a response to this. Okay, just pay attention. Okay, at least you will follow this information. This person said, remember the video. This is video that you just listened to. Okay, this person, this is their space they had where this Igbo man is saying what he felt that is good to make Nigeria good. Guess the first reply, Wale Adedayo, Yoruba man. He said, not much to see here, not much to see here, just obedient, planning to burn down Nigeria. Okay? During their during their next protest. So a protest that some youth are in support of their politicians, and some you that are protesting against it, they will see you as an opposition party. It's not. It did not just start today. I'm just telling you what we all have seen, but some of you choose to go blind. Okay. If I Onya said, Kai, you omitted Max. Okay. Biafra Max is okay. Thank you for that. I will correct it after the program. I may correct it now after this point I'm making. Okay. Thank you for that. And Chinex said, my brother, good job. We are getting there. We will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. Thanks for your good job. God bless you, my dear. Please, all of you should support this video by liking the video, because the people that own the platform are suppressing the view. Seriously, they are working on it. Everything about the channel, the page is stagnant at the moment. Nothing is working there because they chose not to push the video out. The algorithm is down for no just reason. And I don't understand it. Before I started broadcasting about our freedom, I used to hear that from broadcasters that they're suppressing the channel and doing that. When I started, I can see. You may not be witnessing that now. Maybe your own is going well, but it will get a point where you will see what people have been saying. Just like Facebook. Facebook own is, my goodness, is worst of them all. Okay, battle of corruption. Now, let me continue with what I was saying, because I don't want to lose my line of thought. The issue here is this. This guy is not a politician. Look at him, but he's a Yoruba man. When you check his profile, bachelor's in management and accounting, free license writer, Man United, solution driver, all those things telling you that he's somehow, educated, right? Somehow he's not an illiterate. At least he knows how to write, how to read and write. Okay, so this kind of person should know basic things, in government, but he chose not to. To him, you protesting for betterment of Nigeria and everything, which is not possible, is a no to him. And people like him is one of the reasons, not only the reasons, why we believe, and we are telling you that no quiet happy. You are wasting your time trying to fix Nigeria. It's unfixable. You can't, no matter what. This is one of the just minor elements, but very, very deadly. These people, and a citizens or average citizens, a youth for that matter, having the kind of mentality, that means you are finished. Now, this is another person. Let me see if I can expand this one before we continue. Just a moment. Okay. Now, this one is from Otumba. Otumba said this. Otumba said, this is a Yoruba, another Yoruba. He said, wait. We are waiting for them. Not for politicians, so not for those that are destroying their lovely country. Not for those that are swallowing their money. No. He tagged this to who? I don't know. The person, the comrade. He tagged this to this person. I hope you know you can be reported in UK. You You hosted the space to plan how to, okay, now they are threatening the person that hosts the program. And the person could be in UK. You can see how far they can go to fight for their criminal politician. You can see it, right? What I'm telling you is not that I care about what is going on in Nigerian politics. I am trying to deliver you from your slowness in seeing what is going on and the result of what you are supporting. Check those people that are more brilliant and more vibrant and more strong and more vocal than you have tested this and they have tried it and they failed. What makes you think that you can do it easily without having a scratch? Now, he threatened the host. You hosted a space to plan how to bomb Nigeria. If anything happens during the protest, we are coming for you. You report to appreciate. You report to appropriate. Okay. You report to appropriate authority. Don't think you are invisible. So another person is this. He already tagged this to UK police. He already tagged this to Interpol. Now, when did people like this guy tag anything, corruption, manipulation, looting, inhuman treatment that police and the Nigerian security agencies or even Nigerian politicians are doing to those international communities? They don't. And remember, the name is what? Otumba, a Yoruba person. Simply because Tinubu is in power. He is not only, limited to Yoruba people to do this. Northerners are the one that are the chief of this kind of agenda. Do you understand? If a Northerner is in power, one thing you need to understand, Yoruba people will not even protest out of fear of the Northern elite. They have voice when their own brother power. In terms of, you can protest in Lagos, but you protest peacefully and happily, and you hope that things will turn around. That's why they have been protesting for hunger for how many months now since Tinubu. Where were Yoruba people when Buhari was president of Nigeria? Do they protest? The answer is no. The same hunger, but they protest now. They're protesting now to see how they can raise their grievances because they know that they're more scared of Northerners than themselves, their own people. Now they're protesting against their own people, but they prefer that protest to be from them only. Okay? You do not say you want to lead protests. The question is this: between their style of protesting and the style of protest that this Igbo man is talking about, which of them do you think that govern in the world today that people of the world pay attention, or stubborn politicians, corrupt politicians pay attention to? You have to protest with your strength before they can say, okay, things are getting out of hand. Otherwise, there is a chicken change. You just let them on to clean the street and pack everything and go back to square one and start picking people up. Because one thing about Nigerian politicians is that once you stick your neck out and you did not succeed, you are a gunner. They will eliminate you with everything in them. They will come after you with everything in them. So these are the reasons why people need to understand that when you see them talking about how to do this, they're saying that because they know that you cannot do anything. Nigerian politicians are not stupid. They pretend they are, but they're not, because they understand that whatever you are saying is just for you to say it. It's a temporary. It's not. It won't last. Armstrong, I see you. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for joining us in this live broadcast. Please support us by liking the video. Today is a special day that I want everybody to like the video because of the support that I'm getting from the people that are on the platform. They are working seriously to destroy our system, our videos, our page, our channel. If you make the way what Biafrans are saying about the people that are on the platform, Facebook and YouTube and other platforms, mega platforms, suppressing freedom of Biafrans and all that. Whenever you are broadcasting that kind of video, making that kind of video, that you always a target for them, and that is it. So tell me what you think about what this Igbo guy have said, and the response that Yoruba people are giving out, to make sure that you will not succeed with that kind of move. And they are planning and plotting that the North, they are busy telling you how to plant, how to initiate APC policy in every corner of Biafra land. That's their focus. Like what Ganduje is saying here. I think Ganduje, that's his name, the Gandola. This man here, as a Vanguard have it here. Let the camera capture it properly because it's still blunt. Here we go. We want to convert Enugu, Anambra to APC because did you see Ebonyi State? No. Did you see Imo State? No, because they have succeeded on that one. What is name? Is it Ipazo? What is the name of Dave Umai? Sorry, Umai and Hope Uzodinma. These are the two people that sold the land to APC, one of the deadliest political party that Nigeria have ever produced. Okay, that they are supervised or many groups that is against human beings, that is against human rights and all that. But are they going to succeed? Yes, of course. If Biafrans, if Biafran, they will succeed before Biafran declaration. But after the declaration, they will end. If they delay it before then, they will not even succeed. So it depends on when they want to do it, when they want to take the action. But I can tell you that you are going to lose the one you claim that you have, because none of you people will be in Biafran land. Now, Biafran will be of their own country, running their own affairs, by themselves, without any interference from any region. You go to a region and do your what you think you can do and feast your land for yourself. Samson, Jidolfo, keep it up. Thank you so much, Jidolfo. Nice to have you. Please like the video, click on the like button. So many people don't understand that Northerners also are not happy with Tinubu. They are not happy, but their political class or political leaders are the one holding their destiny in their hands. So whatever they want, if you see Northern youth today protesting, know that Tinubu have fallout with them, with the Northern elders, Northern politicians. Is whenever if you fall out with them, that means things may change seriously. PM said something that I would like to share with you. Here we have this. He said they are probably trying to figure out why X has not blocked my account. They paid their way and removed me from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, but couldn't succeed with X. That is why Elon Musk is not someone. He's not a hungry man like Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg is a very, very hungry individual. He's a very hungry guy. He don't have any fathom. If he does, why must he be taking bribe from left, right, and center, supporting iniquity? How can you justify that? Zuckerberg need to ask himself a question. And then here is the court order Lai Mohammed to disclose details of agreement between Nigerian government and X. So why do you think that X, that they want to know how much X have taken from them and refuse to deliver the job? Because to them, X is the problem that is a platform that is giving them headache. But they forgot that Biafran government have entered Biafra and many other platforms that are yet to unveil. So time will tell. Time will tell. And like what PM said, that they are panicking. Okay? We can say that they are panicking, to be honest. If not, why are they disclosing to everybody that they have details agreements between Nigerian and X? What agreements are you talking about? To block PM, to block Biafrans, to take down everything that has to do with Biafra. That is agenda, and that is laughable. Very, very laughable.
This protest is not the one we will do. After 1 week, we go. We fire to the fire.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, let me bring to you, radio, I think, radio station in Israel, have something to say about Muslim American. But then let's hear Obasanjo. Let's hear what Obasanjo have to say before we play that, report from Israel. Then we from there. Yeah, they are panicking with everything, my brother. They are panicking without hiding it. They are panicking, and panicking is allowed. It's allowed.
Sitting on a keg of powder. Because,
look, you see the Gen wave sweeping across the continent. You've seen what it's done in Kenya. Can you see it? Is it happening across the continent?
well, some of us have sounded warning about this, and all over Africa, we are all sitting on a keg of gunpowder because the youth, and there's virtually no exception in Africa where the youth are not angry. They are unemployed. They are unempowered. And they see nothing other than hopelessness. And in a situation like that, what you have from frustrated youth is anger. And when they have no hope, and if you really want to kill any human being, take hope out of his life.
Yeah.
And that is what is happening.
And they have nothing to lose.
And they have, well, if you have nothing to gain, you are jobless, you are not empowered, you are in poverty. And then you see your leaders, some of them in obscene affluence. Then what do you do? You are a human being, and the resources of your country is provided for that country by God for the benefit of all the citizens of that country.
Absolutely. I remember in 2011 when the Arab Spring was sweeping across North Africa, and then you came to Kenya a couple of years later, and we were talking about that, and then you coined a phrase that I remember all to this day. You said, from the Arab Spring, there'll be an African winter. Is this what's happening?
It's the beginning. And if no adequate attention is paid to the needs of the youth in Africa, the autumn will turn to winter.
And it will be ugly.
It will be very ugly for all of us.
Tell me something, Mr. President. You seem to be like the peacemaker on the continent. Whenever conflict, you show up. What is it about this democracy or multi-partism that we don't get?
I believe that, of course, when the colonial powers were leaving Africa, as they had to leave, they gave us or left us with what they know best: Western liberal democracy. My belief is that we have to rethink Western liberal democracy because it doesn't seem to be working for us. You see, you have as part of Western liberal democracy what they call loyal opposition. I have looked into most African languages. Opposition is enemy. And what do you do with enemy? You cannot talk of a loyal enemy. Now, that is what they had because their liberal democracy emanated from monarchy. And of course, you can be loyal to monarchy. But in our own case, opposition is enemy. And what you do is crush much your enemy. And so we have to rethink commonality, consensus. These are things that we understand and we practice in traditional African society.
But Mr. President, in your country, in Nigeria, a country of more than 200 million people, democracy seems to be working. You have like two major parties. You have People's Democratic Party, PDP, and you have Alliance for Democracy, AD. And they keep switching back and forth, back and forth. But here in Kenya, we have briefcase parties. They change every 5 years.
Even Nigeria, I don't think you got it right, with all due respect. For democracy, if what you are talking about of democracy is just election and going to vote every 4 years and or every 5 years, to me that is not democracy. That is just one symbol of democracy. For me, democracy must be able to deliver what I call the dividend of democracy, and it doesn't.
You know why? The reason why I allow this man to say all these things for a long time is because I want to know where he's making, where he's trying to land. But just like a politician, normal, regular politicians, what they do is they'll sound so nice and so passionate when they are not in power or when they have gone out from the power. Or Obasanjo that used his democratic regime to buy people in Ota, in what is the name of this River State? What is a state of Bayelsa? All right, he buy a lot of people. He's here telling you, for me, that's not democracy. For me, it's a dividend of democracy. The only thing that we OD, thank you, not thank you, OD, exactly. In that democracy, as a president, you order people to, and you are here talking about democracy. For me, it does not work for us. Of course, it will not work for us because we have used it. Even if you go back to military regime, is it going to work? That's it's not about system of government only. It's about your mindset and corruption in their mind, in their brain, in their work, in their character. You cannot shake it off easily. That's not a fact. That's not a fact. So let me bring to you the broadcast of I'm going to say mad people everywhere. To be honest, you are right. Very crazy people. Let me bring to you the broadcast of Israel. And I think this is what Canada kind of shared. I thought I think I've seen this. I thought it's from Jumako, but let's start.
כתבתנו רומי פרידמן שוחחה עם אחיו של כנור ועורך דינו כדי לנסות ולהבין את הסיפור המשונה שם. זה קורה בכתבה הבאה.
על הסיפור הזה כנראה שרובכם לא שמעתם בכלל. הוא אמנם מתרחש אלפי קילומטרים מאיתנו, אך הקשר אלינו קרוב הרבה יותר. במרכזו עומד המנהיג של חבל הארץ ביאפרה שבניגריה, נעצר בחודש שעבר, נמדי קנו.
I know it's very difficult for people to believe, probably the state of Israel as well, that Biafrans are Jewish.
זה מי שאנחנו, ואנחנו לא יכולים לברוח מזה. טוען בפנינו בראיון אחיו של נמדי, קינגסלי קנו, אני יודע שקשה לאנשים להאמין, גם במדינת ישראל, שביאפרנים הם יהודים. כן, שמעתם נכון, המנהיג העצוב שמנהיג את ביאפרה, חבל ארץ בדרום מזרח ניגריה, נעצר בשל שאיפותיו להקים שם מדינה עצמאית יהודית. משפחתו כעת טוענת שקנו, שברח מניגריה לפני 4 שנים, צריך לפתע בישראל
We don't hear anything they're saying, right? Speaking in Hebrew language from state of Israel. So this is what you get when you are. This is what you have when you. Excuse me. This is what you have when you are pure, when you are genuine. Massimo Cano's his kidnap has attracted so many in so many groups, so many countries, so many media platforms are now reporting that he have called the attention of many media platforms that were not paying attention, or they even know but they don't want to report the news. And coming December 2nd of December 2024, the whole thing will change. Everything will change. And remember, once said that she will not allow the Biafra will not come under her watch. Okay, she is the one that said it, and I'm not here to wishing her bad, but she have used her mouth to say that it's up to her, and I don't have something to say about it. Okay, guys, we are going to end it now. This is where we are going to draw the curtain close for this hour. We have spent 1 hour 37 minutes on this program. Like I said, like the video if you are going to watch it later, or if you are watching now but you have not liked the video, click on the like button. All this hour we spend here, we can't even hit up to 20. We can't even have up to 20 likes, 17 only. So maybe that could be the reason why that the people that are on the platform are suppressing everything about the video that we upload or we have here. Thank you so much for your time, and have a sound night. Sleep well. Good night, good night, good night to you all. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your night rest. Good night. Bye bye for now.